Hey, it's Josie with Affirmation Pod, your home for self-care and reflection. I hope as you're listening to this, you're giving yourself credit for any and all effort that you are putting into yourself, your life, your future, your goals, and your health. Welcome to new listeners. Welcome back to returning listeners. The last episode, episode 133, featured 5 empowering questions for gratitude. And I really appreciate those of you who have written in and told me that you've used that episode over the Thanksgiving season and that it's helped with managing negativity or certain challenges with different family members. Speaking of gratitude, I want to thank everyone who has posted about Affirmation Pod in Instagram. Thank you so much. There's so many of you who are also posting about Affirmation Pod in your stories, your Instagram stories. I feel your love, I feel your gratitude, and I want to say thank you right back. I wish I could name you all by name, real name, Instagram name, but there's too many of you, so just really know that from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you. Before we go into the affirmations for this episode, I want to say one last thanks, and that's to everyone who has signed up for Affirmation Pod Access. And thank you for your excitement and appreciation for the bonus episode, Today I Choose and Say Yes To. So many of you are saying that it helps you steer your day in the right direction. But I do also want to say, because some of you are new to Affirmation Pod and you've signed up for Affirmation Pod Access, there's been some confusion because I have an episode called Today I Choose, which was on the podcast. The bonus episode is Today I Choose and Say Yes To. So they're different. And when you go into Affirmation Pod Access, it'll say bonus before the bonus episode, Today I Choose and Say Yes To. So I know it's a little confusing. Some of you were like, oh, Today I Choose, that's the bonus one, but it's actually not. Scroll down a bit more, you'll see bonus, Today I Choose and Say Yes To, and that is the bonus episode. Now, I announced at the beginning of 2017 that at the end of the month, I would publish a popular episode that's further down in the feed. And I didn't do that in the summer when I took a break. So just like last month, this episode features 2 popular episodes of Affirmation Pod. So I am rebroadcasting today episode 103, which is I Will Love and Care for Myself, and episode 101, which is I Approve of Myself. And now I invite you to settle in, settle yourself, settle your body, settle your mind, settle all your muscles, and enjoy this rebroadcast.
Hey, it's Josie with Affirmation Pod, your home for self-care and reflection. I'm so grateful you're here today. I really hope this episode is going to be one you can turn to during challenging seasons of your life. I'm dedicating this one to when you wake up in the morning and you're like, this is my life. Things have happened. It wasn't a dream. I have to face it. I have to deal with it. And when we're in these seasons, I use the acronym SENSE. I say we need to go back to the basic sense of what it means to take care of ourselves. And S stands for sleep. E is exercise, N, nutrition, S, spirituality, and E is extras. I'll quickly go through them. S, as you can imagine, getting optimal sleep. E, exercise, ensuring you're taking care of your physical health. N, nutrition, making sure you're fueling yourself appropriately. S is doing something spiritual, connecting with your heart, your spirit, your soul, your mind, your emotions, tapping inside of you, your internal self. That's what I mean by spiritual. And E, extras. So when it comes to taking care of yourself during challenging seasons, having time for those extras that are very unique. They're very special to you. I guess you could call them hobbies or interests, but whatever it is that makes you light up, it's important to keep that in your self-care regimen, even when you're going through a painful experience, you're going through a hard time. So now, open that area where your beliefs live, where your motivation, your determination, the part of you that perseveres, open that up now and let these words sink in. I will love and care for myself every single day. I will be patient with myself. I will pace myself. I will be compassionate with myself. I will look at all sides of the situation and be clear on what I can control and what I cannot control. I will set boundaries so that there's room and space for me to care for me I will manage myself so I can offer the best of myself for the season of life. I will take steps for quality rest and sleep. In the moments where I just can't seem to sleep, I will remember that rest is still important. If I'm tempted to just oversleep and sleep the problems away, I will put measures in place to help me manage my sleep patterns. I will love and care for myself through staying nourished. In the moments where I don't have an appetite and I just don't want to eat, I will remember that I still need fuel to activate my strength and to help with mental clarity. When tempted to overeat, I will remember the solutions to my problems are not found in the refrigerator or the cupboard or the convenience store. I will love and care for myself by coming up with and giving myself a form of exercise that will work and fit for this season of life. When tempted to give up my exercise regimen altogether, I will scale it back to whatever is the lowest hanging fruit of self-care. I will love and care for myself by doing something spiritual, something where I look inside myself and get connected to my heart, my soul, my spirit. When I'm tempted to neglect myself in this area, I pause and ask myself, what's a moment of spirituality that I can have right now? I will love and care for myself by giving myself the extra in life that I love, that thing I do that maybe not everybody understands, but I feel refreshed, recharged, and rejuvenated from it. I will love and accept myself in every stage of this season. I will love and care for myself because I'm the only person that I can control. I will love and care for myself through the pain, the highs, the lows, the everything in between. I will give myself support, encouragement, and I will be the best friend to myself that I can be. I will make choices that will help me manage what I'm facing and not diminish my ability to manage all that I'm facing. I know there will be rough days. I know there will be rough moments, but I am committed to living and being remarkable because I'm not letting all that is happening eat me up. I am determined to stay grounded and rooted, and that includes when I feel overwhelmed. When I find myself moving in a direction that's destructive, I recognize it and I change course. I recognize all the little things I'm doing for myself, to care for myself, to choose a better path. It adds up, little by little, day by day. I will love and care for myself in this season. I will love and pace myself in this season. I will love and accept myself in this season. I will love and honor myself in this season. I will love and support myself in this season. I will love and encourage myself in this season. I will love and grow myself in this season. I will love and embrace myself in this season. I will love and hold myself in this season. I will love and connect with myself in this season. I will love and motivate myself in this season. I will love and inspire myself in this season. I will love and appreciate myself in this season. I will love and comfort myself in this season. Whatever lies ahead, I will love and care for myself. Whatever questions remain, I will love and care for myself. Whatever it takes, I will love and care for myself. And that is the I will love and care for myself episode. If you are facing a rough time, a challenging season, a painful experience, I have 2 free worksheets that may help I have my stress management worksheet, which you can get at affirmationpod.com/stress. Or you could also check out my self-care management worksheet, which you can get at affirmationpod.com/self-care. Again, that's affirmationpod.com/stress or affirmationpod.com/self-care. And whether you get those worksheets or not, I want to send you lots of strength, comfort, and self-awareness as you manage and go through whatever it is you're facing. Now, please go be you, know you, and love you. This is Josie with Affirmation Pod. Bye for now.
This has been a Calm Clear Now Network production. Executive producer Shell Hamilton. To discover more meditation, visualization, and affirmation podcasts like this one, visit calmclearnow.com.
Hey, it's Josie with Affirmation Pod, your home for self-care and reflection. If you're a returning listener, welcome back. If you're a new listener, welcome. I have a slight cold right now, so actually something I just did. Not that I usually do this, but I wanted to get my energy up a bit. I turned on like the retro music station and they were playing Madonna, La Isla Bonita. And I remember when I was a kid in the choir, our choir director, he had us sing that song. So I was trying to see if I remembered all the words. And I remembered maybe 60% of them, which is not too bad. But it did get me dancing and get my energy up a bit so that I could record this episode for you. This episode is a listener request. It comes from Jacqueline. Thank you, Jacqueline. She asked for an affirmation episode on the topic of seeking approval from within and not from others. Jacqueline, this one's for you and for anyone who wants to approve of yourself instead of seeking it from other people or situations. I'm actually making this a guided affirmation episode, which means there is time for you to repeat after me. You don't have to, but there is that time there. I approve of myself. I give myself the approval I need. I give myself the approval I seek. I give myself the approval I crave. I approve of myself. Whatever anyone thinks of me, positive or negative, doesn't define me. Whatever anyone says about me, positive or negative, does not define me. Whatever opinion anyone has of me, positive or negative, does not define me. I define me. I define me. I define me. And one more time, I define me. I love and approve of myself. My personal validation does not come from number of social media followers, my personal validation does not come from any dollar figure, my personal validation does not come from my appearance, my personal validation does not come from my possessions, my personal validation does not come from the compliments or praise of others. I am who I am. I approve of all that I am. I let go of this desire to have someone else's approval. They can give me their approval or not. I don't need it. I have all the approval I need right here inside me. When I catch myself in a state of disapproval, I correct myself. When I find myself yearning for someone else's approval, I change myself. When I hear myself engaging in disapproving self-talk, I stop myself. I approve of myself. I approve of myself to set clear boundaries with my time, money, and relationships. I'll repeat that one. I approve of myself to set clear boundaries with my time, money, and relationships. I approve of myself to set, go after, and achieve personal goals. I approve of myself to live in happiness, contentment, and gratitude. I approve of myself as I continue to improve myself. I approve of myself as I keep tuning in with myself. I approve of myself as I keep taking care of myself. I approve of myself because I like myself. I approve of myself because I accept myself. I approve of myself because I love myself. And I approve of me. And so if that's something that resonates with you, if that's something that you want to keep close to you, you can keep this episode close. You could also write these down, put them somewhere that you'll remind yourself. If you're into journaling, you can write down 1 or 2 of these affirmations. Every day is part of your journaling practice. You can say them in your head as you're stretching at the gym or driving in your car, going for a walk. Now, I've been getting some questions from new listeners, and I wanted to share some of my answers here because I know we have a lot of new listeners and you may have the same questions. So if you are new to Affirmation Pod and you're wondering where to start because you see there's 100 episodes, what do I do? Feel free to go to affirmationpod.com/episodes or any of the podcast directories which show all the episodes. And if there's a certain topic that stands out for you, something that you're working on right now, feel free to go there. but a loose guideline I can give you is episodes 1 to 30. I don't do commentary like I'm doing right now. It's just straight affirmations or visualizations or meditations. It's because I created those before I was comfortable coming out from behind the affirmations and the mic and actually talking with you and getting to know you and you getting to know me. Episodes 31 to 60 are a bunch of different topics, different episodes. They're kind of standalone ones. And then episode 61 to 96, that's 8 months of content. And that is a worksheet series. Every month has a different focus and a different free worksheet. Some of you are looking to save time, having to go into each episode and downloading each worksheet and purchasing the workbook. So I wanted to mention that if you go to affirmationpod.com/workbook, you'll get all the 8 worksheets in one PDF, also in separate PDFs, and every MP3 of each episode where I go through my answers to the worksheet. Again, that's at affirmationpod.com/workbook. And then I'll quickly just go over my top 5 downloads. My most downloaded episode is episode 1, which is I Love Myself. And then it's episode 32, which is Morning Affirmations. Episode 55, Confidence Booster. Episode 40, I Can Do This. And episode 51, New Day Affirmations. I also posted this in the Facebook group this week. So if you want to check it out there, go to affirmationpod.com/Facebook to join the Facebook group. And that is today's episode. Thank you, Jacqueline, for requesting this. Have a beautiful week, everyone. This is Josie with Affirmation Pod, your home for self-care and reflection. Bye for now.
This has been a Calm Clear Now Network production. Executive producer Shell Hamilton. To discover more meditation, visualization, and affirmation podcasts like this one, visit calmclearnow.com.
That is my gift for you today, the rebroadcast of I Approve of Myself, as well as I Will Love and Care for Myself. If you are interested in getting those episodes without the intros and the outros, head over to affirmationpod.com/access. That's affirmationpod.com/access. And I know I listed in the outro of I Approve of Myself the top 5 downloads for Affirmation Pod, and things have changed since then. There is an episode that has overtaken I Love Myself as the number 1 episode on Affirmation Pod. It is the rebroadcast that I'm going to have for you next month. And I'm working on a bonus episode for Access members that will go with it. I will leave you in suspense until then. But one last announcement before I let you go. Big shout out to Robin, who is the inspiration behind this announcement, because she recently took my mini course, The Change Framework. And she said to me, this is an amazing course. Why do you not talk about it on your podcast? Which made me realize I have not talked about the Change Framework in a long time. So let me ask you, have you been making changes in your life? Have you set goals and you've had all the motivation and intention in the world, but you didn't take action? Or you took action and you started to really get into a great groove, and then you fell back into your old ways and your old patterns, and you didn't make that change stick? Well, my mini course, The Change Framework, is all about making changes stick. It features a 1-page worksheet. Yes, I said 1-page worksheet that becomes the action plan as well as the roadmap for making changes in your life. The course walks you through different parts of your brain and how to utilize different functions of your brain, the thinking side, the feeling side, the reacting side of your brain. But the piece that I really want to emphasize here, because it's what really stands out in making changes, is how can you maximize certain parts of your brain when things get slippery on the road to making changes in your life? So you're starting to slip, but you regain your balance and you stand on your own 2 feet and are able to continue making progress towards your goal. Because that is where we really get our results. When we can actually stick with the program, when it's not easy to stick with the program. And it's like a hashtag. I saw Sabrina, who is a listener of Affirmation Pod, she put on one of her posts, hashtag nothing works but work. And if you really want to make a change, you really got to work at it. You really got to put in the efforts, but you really got to be clear on thought management, emotion management, and reaction management. And that's what the Change Framework is all about. At the time of this recording, the new year is almost upon us, so why not give yourself this gift for the new year? A mini course that helps you get to where you want to go in life. You can find the change framework at affirmationpod.com/change. That's affirmationpod.com/change. I look forward to seeing you there. Now, go be you, know you, and love you. This is Josie with Affirmation Pod. Bye for now.
This has been a Calm Clear Now Network production. Executive producer Shell Hamilton. To discover more meditation, visualization, and affirmation podcasts like this one, visit calmclearnow.com.